One thing almost everyone believes about wolves is that they always follow one powerful alpha leader. It sounds logical. It appears in movies, documentaries, even everyday conversations. But what if that image is completely wrong? What if the way wolves actually make decisions could change everything you thought you knew about leadership, loyalty, and survival? And by the end of this video, you'll understand why one of the world's greatest predators doesn't lead the way most people imagine. When people picture a wolf pack, they usually imagine one dominant wolf forcing everyone else to obey. The strongest eats first, the strongest walks first, the strongest controls everything. It feels like a simple system built on power. But real wolf packs are far more fascinating than that. In the wild, a wolf pack is usually a family. The adult male and female are not rulers who conquered the group. More often, they're simply the parents. The younger wolves are their offspring from different years, growing, learning, hunting, and surviving together. That changes the entire story. Instead of strangers competing for power every day, imagine a family working toward the same goal, survival. And that leads to something even more surprising. If wolves don't constantly fight for leadership, then how does the pack know what to do? The answer is hidden in thousands of years of instinct. When the pack travels, the wolf in front isn't always the same individual. Sometimes an older wolf with experience takes the lead because it knows the safest route. During a hunt, another wolf may guide the chase because it has the best position or the fastest speed. Around young pups, an experienced mother may make the important decisions. Leadership changes with the situation. That's something many people never expect. The wolf that leads today may quietly follow tomorrow, because for wolves, survival matters more than pride. Think about that for a moment. In many species, individuals compete to prove they're the strongest. Wolves certainly can compete, especially with outsiders. But inside a healthy family pack, unnecessary conflict wastes energy, causes injuries, and puts everyone at risk. Every injury matters. A broken leg doesn't just affect one wolf. It can threaten the survival of the entire family. That's why cooperation often becomes more valuable than domination. But there's another behavior that surprises researchers even more. When a hunt begins, it doesn't instantly become a chaotic chase. Wolves constantly watch one another. Tiny movements, ear positions, body posture, eye contact. Without saying a word, they exchange information that helps the group stay coordinated. It's almost like every member is reading an invisible language. And if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear what happens when things don't go according to plan. Sometimes a hunt fails, not because the wolves are weak, not because they made a mistake, simply because nature is unpredictable. Instead of blaming one wolf, the pack often regroups, conserves energy, and searches for another opportunity. Success comes from persistence, not perfection. That mindset has helped wolves survive across forests, mountains, tundra, and harsh climates for thousands of years. If this is changing the way you see wolves, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. There are many incredible wolf behaviors that most people never get the chance to understand. Now here's something that almost nobody notices. Young wolves aren't born knowing how to hunt. They learn by watching. Older pack members demonstrate patience, strategy, timing, and teamwork. The younger wolves make mistakes. They miss opportunities. Sometimes they scare away prey. But instead of being cast out immediately, they gain experience over time. Knowledge is passed from one generation to the next, and that may be one of the greatest strengths of the entire pack. Now think about their famous howl. Many people believe wolves howl simply to sound frightening, but that's only part of the story. A howl can help family members find one another across long distances. It can warn neighboring packs to stay away. It can reunite wolves that became separated. Sometimes it simply reminds every member, you're not alone. That haunting sound carries information, emotion, and identity through the wilderness. But here's the twist most people miss. Silence can be just as important. During a hunt, wolves often avoid unnecessary noise. Remaining quiet keeps them hidden. Every movement becomes deliberate. Every decision becomes calculated. The pack isn't relying on one fearless hero. It's relying on trust. Without trust, coordinated hunting becomes almost impossible.
Without cooperation, raising pups becomes far more difficult. Without communication, survival becomes unlikely. That's why the old idea of one wolf controlling everyone doesn't fully explain what scientists observe in many natural wolf packs today. Real strength isn't always about standing in front. Sometimes it's knowing when someone else should lead. Sometimes it's protecting the young. Sometimes it's sharing food. Sometimes it's staying calm under pressure. And sometimes the greatest leader is the one that helps the entire family succeed instead of trying to control it. The next time you see wolves traveling together across a snowy landscape, don't just look for the biggest or strongest one. Watch how they move. Watch how they wait for each other. Watch how they adjust to changing situations. What looks simple on the surface is actually a remarkable system built on family, communication, flexibility, and survival. The biggest lesson wolves teach us isn't that power wins. It's that cooperation often lasts longer than control. The strongest pack isn't always the one with the toughest wolf. It's the one where every member understands their role when it matters most. So, the next time someone says wolves always follow one dominant alpha leader, you'll know the story is far more complex and far more beautiful. Because wolves aren't simply following a leader, they're following instincts shaped by family, trust, and survival. And that's the secret that has helped them endure in some of the harshest environments on Earth for thousands of years.